So you've laid out that clear path, and now it's time to talk about the cost. Look, a price tag without any context is just a random number they're going to argue with. If a client ghosts you right after you send the proposal, it's often because they just don't get the logic behind the price. So don't just state the cost, you've got to justify it by connecting it directly to the value you're providing, how it solves their problem, how it supports their goals, and how it impacts their bottom line.
Oh, this one is huge. Clients do not buy files. They don't buy a brand guide. They buy what that brand guide does for them. They're buying results, they're buying confidence, they're buying a solution. You always have to translate your what, the deliverable, into their why, the outcome. That's what they're actually opening their wallet for.
And to get them to actually open that wallet, you have to keep things moving. Let's be real, a lot of the time, ghosting is just procrastination in disguise. And a super vague closing like, let me know what you think, is basically an open invitation for them to put it off. You have to maintain momentum. Always end your conversation with a clear, simple next step. It's not pushy, it's helpful. You're just keeping the ball rolling.
And that brings us to our final point. And honestly, this can be the toughest one to confront. It's all about the energy you bring to the conversation. If you seem desperate or insecure, you're just going to make the client nervous about investing in you.
These behaviors are basically giant red flags for a client. Constantly apologizing for things, fumbling with your price, getting defensive when they ask about your process, all of it just screams a lack of confidence. And let's be honest, if you don't seem confident in your own value, why on earth should they be?